Being an adult just creeped right in. Like one day you were 15 and all of a sudden you got a driver's license and then a job and now you're just an adult. And it's crazy because, one day you have all this free time, you're bored, you could watch a TV show for 3 hours and nothing happened. And now it's like you have to work, you have to put so much of your time towards something, and it's not really an option. You can't just skip it, you have to do it. I think most people would agree being a young adult is not easy. Like being 18 to 21 years old is just not something that I think a lot of people enjoy sometimes. It's nice being young. Like, yes, you still have some sort of freedom, but you have to develop your life, and it's just such an early stage where you don't really know what you're doing. And, picking a career path, for example, can be incredibly stressful. I'm going through that right now in my life where I'm trying to figure out if I want to serve in a military branch or if I want to go to college or, this or that. And, it's not something that happens slowly. It happens over the course of like months. And, for me, it's taken 2 years for me to make these decisions. And, now I'm graduated, and it hits you in the face. And I guess not a lot of people bring it up, but it's like being an adult, it does just creep in. Like you do just wake up one day, do your driving test, and now I have to have gas money. And, some people are lucky and their parents will buy it for them. But, one day you're a kid, and realistically, like in a month, you have all the responsibilities of an adult just because you're old enough. And if you want to have fun, you got to have money, or if you want to have a life, you just have to have almost this standard that you have to meet. And I don't want to whine and complain about it because having a job is necessary, but I definitely think one of the bigger turning points of being an adult and, having the stress of being an adult and kind of just missing being a kid is having a job. As a kid, you don't work like 7 days a week. You pretty much don't work. Yeah, school's rough, but it's like once you're out of school, working is a whole different world, and it does take up a lot of time. You do spend a lot of time in a workplace. And again, it's not like school where you can just be like, well, I don't want to go today. School, you can do that for, quite a long time before you get a real consequence. So it's just a little weird as an adult, I have to go to work, or I don't have money to even have the things that I enjoy. And obviously, in today's day and age, like some people are working 70, 80-hour work weeks. It does exist. Working 3 jobs is not amongst the uncommon, right? It's not an everyday thing. Not every person you meet will be at that level, but it's definitely not of any like severe rarity. And I just don't think that people realize like we are one of those generations that have been worked kind of, you look at like, for example, I can't remember the time period, but like World War II time where it was like incredibly industrial, or the Industrial Revolution where these people were working, and I'm not comparing myself to them, but it's like they were doing this backbreaking work. The difference is today the labor is nowhere near as intensive. We don't work as much, but the toll that takes, because we do work a lot in our modern society, the toll that takes on a person, it's bound to have the effect where it's like, man, I wish I could just like play Fortnite all day again, right? Like I definitely miss when my biggest worry was like, I don't know, I died and I lost my diamond sword in my like survival world. Like I miss that being my main worry. You know what I mean? But growing up just happens so quick. And this just goes without saying, but being a kid is just so much easier. Like typically, and in today's world, we have so many like societal standards that have just like came up for young teenage men and women, young adults, or just anybody in general. I'm seeing 40-year-olds posting like fitness content, right? Like these people, the societal standards that we have are just so like high now, and the things that we're expected to do are just so big now, and it's like, whoa, it's overwhelming. Whereas again, like I said, when you're a kid, you just worry about food, maybe getting some sleep, playing video games, your favorite YouTuber just drops like a banger and you watch that after school. Like I remember I had this, my mom and we had this candle we really liked, and it was really, like that 21 Pilots song where they're like, if I could put my childhood into a candle, I would sell it, and I'd probably only sell one. I don't remember what song it is. It's a common song, or it's a really popular song, but that candle, me and my mom always used to like listen to that song and like laugh about it. And the candle was called Cereal and Cartoons. And I think it was at Bath and Body Works. It was so stupid because the candle smelled exactly what you're thinking of right now, probably. Like kind of fruity pebbles, which, side note, fruity pebbles are like fire. Yeah, like it's so weird. And, you know, now anytime I smell that scent, that artificial scent, it just like spirals me a little bit just for a minute so I can gain my composure again. But it makes me like spiral, and I'm like, damn, dude, like I'm never going to wake up on a Saturday morning again and be, you know, 12 years old. You know what I mean? It's just kind of an obscure thing to think about, but it is crazy. Now, like, obviously being an adult has its like ups and downs, but you know, the whole point of this video is just saying, like, I don't know why I want to be a kid again. I don't know why nostalgia is so heavy. And the more like that I'm on the internet and I see people talk about it, I just realize, and like, I want people who are watching this to know, like, you're not really alone. Like, nostalgia is almost negative now. Like, it used to be so much better. And I feel like I had a positive feeling towards nostalgia where it's like, yeah, it was like that, and that's a good feeling. But now, you know, I've gotten older and it's like, ugh, man, like I'm never getting that back. Like it's kind of sad, you know. It makes you feel a little hopeless. But I guess I'll spin this into something positive just because I don't want to leave everyone on a negative note. You should love yourself, and you should love the life that you're building, and you should be doing the things that put you towards becoming a better person. I don't want you walking away from this video, or like any video about this kind of topic, which it's a little weird, but you know, any video, I don't want you walking away from it and thinking, oh my gosh, I miss being a kid again. Oh my gosh, being an adult sucks. Being an adult sucks when you worry about being a kid again. Okay, here's the hard reality, the hard truth. You're not going to be a kid again. There is no more cereal and cartoons, unfortunately. And you can either almost just, you can either sit here and just mope around about it, or you can get up and you can love yourself. You know, you can love yourself the way that you deserve to be loved, and you can build the life that you want to build, or you can sit here and watch Minecraft nostalgia edits and be sad about it. Nostalgia is not meant to be this negative feeling. It's just the world is not an easy place to be in right now. But, you know, newsflash, it never has been, right? Like, the world has never been an easy place to live in. So I guess if you're going to take anything away from this video, be happy being an adult. Take advantage of it. You know, you may not feel great. Your life may be like shit right now, dude. Like, trust me, I have my ups and downs too. I'm only human after all. But like, even then, just acknowledge, like, I'm alive today. You know, I'm a human being who gets to experience flaws and happiness and all. But anyways, you know, leave this video a like, sub, comment, whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Love you all.